And welcome to GRVO TV, G's Reviews, Views and Opinions. Over on the field today we're just going to do the flight review of the Tundra. I thought I'd add it to my static review kind of thing. So I'm just about to put in just a little Turnigy Nanotech 2200. I'm going to do a quick flight today, just, someone else coming. Just to show you what an average sort of sport flyer would do. I'm going to keep it as low as possible because I've only got the hat cam. So wind is reasonably steady at about, I don't know, 5 miles an hour, so not too bad at all. So you don't need flaps for this, but we use them because it's fun, and it's going to be a slight crosswind takeoff as well. And we don't need to go far out in the field today. I've got a lovely big field here in Chelmsford in England. If anyone wants to join a great club with a great field, get in touch. I'll let you know how. So here we go, Tundra. We'll check all the movements. So right, up, down, left, flaps. So we'll start off with takeoff flaps, and this has got the 11.8 prop on it. Flaps up. So as you can see, it flies lovely and slow into a bit of a side slip there on the rudder. So we're going to do a bit of low and slow today. So easy to do touch and goes and landings because it's, you know, it never takes too much time to stop. Do a little stall turn there. Still very low. Again, we'll come round, and I'll deploy the flaps this time, and it just sort of virtually stops. Wants to weathercock into wind a little bit, so we're flying crosswind, but a bit of rudder there, we can keep it going off nice and straight. Vertical, just quickly show you that, goes vertical no problems at all. Then we'll come down inverted. Lovely and steady. Flies really nice upside down, nice and slow. You can speed it up, obviously. So we'll just pull out of that and do a little slow roll. Rudder, elevator, rudder, back to level. So this is all stock motor, 2200 cheapo lipo. Plenty of power to do a prop hang. I've got the C of G slightly too far forward to do a nice prop hang, but shift that back a bit and it does prop hang quite nicely. I usually do that when I'm using the, when I put the 1300 battery in, moves the C of G back nicely. Do a one wheel touch and go, there you go. Oh, the other one touched as well, but hey ho. Nice spins. I really need a little bit more movement on this, to be honest, to do sort of nice flicks, but it's sort of got that nice steady sort of look about it. Not scale as such, but yeah, it's just nice. I quite like it the way it is. I've got other things that are more flicky, the Watt 4 for instance. How slow that is in the sort of semi-knife edge. This is a downwind climb, vertical, so it's got no assistance with the wind, goes okay. Obviously into wind it's better. Nice spin, out level. I'll do a little 4-point roll here. Bang, 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 bang. It's nice and precise. As all-rounders go, I find it very hard to fault this, because you can fly it fast. Not fast like a, you know, a Watt 4 with an OS 46 in it fast, but you can fly it fast, you can fly it slow. It's easy to take off, it's easy to land, you can get in and out from anywhere, you've got the big wheels. You can do lovely scale sort of landings and takeoffs, let the tail come up, power on and go. It's good vertical performance, it's quite precise, without being sort of so precise it's boring. knife edges well for a high winger. Quite often they take a lot of work, but this one doesn't really. Oh, bit too much rudder there. That's the other thing, it's got plenty of rudder authority in the knife edge, so we could push that up and over the top. Quite easy. I doubt that you can see that, to be honest. But let's get it back in low and slow. It would make a good trainer, it would make a good second model, it makes a good model for someone like me who's been flying for years and just wants a nice, good, fun winter hack. Nice lot of rudder in the turns there. Again, bit of side slipping, all good fun. So it's rudder and opposite ailerons to keep it nice and flat in the turns. Yeah, as I've said in my my review, I can't really fault it apart from the problem I had at the start with the plug-in wing system. That's just using the rudder to slow it down instead of the flaps. As you can see, it comes in a little bit of a headwind. It comes in so slow. We're going to keep the tail up. There we go. And then just trundle along, take off, and round again. Be careful when you deploy the flaps when you're flying slow like this. You can stall it quite easily. It's a real sort of just chuck it in to land it. The undercarriage sort of absorbs that quite nicely. Again, get that rudder in, playing around with the rudder. It's a great plane for that. Side slipping, doing funny things. Then opposite, go the other way. Opposite aileron, opposite rudder. Actually, we'll come in this way. Get it coming across nice and low. And then you've got plenty of power to pull out and go high. Alright, we'll come around for a landing and we'll call that done, I think. This is probably half the flight. You'll get about, I think you get a good 8 to 10 minutes out of this. This has probably been about 5. But I'm going to put a bit of power on, come in with a bit of power on, so I land exactly where I want. There you go. There you go, Hobby King Tundra.